Welcome to Vegan Ultra. I'm your inspiration guide, Adam Gallus, on this epic quest for health, hope, and happiness, in which I lose 150 pounds in 12 months on a whole food vegan diet while walking 3,000 miles in 1 year to prove to myself, my family, and everybody watching on YouTube we can all become the ultra versions of ourselves if we give it a chance and are powered by plants. Now, this week, week 7, I was able to accomplish my 56.5-mile walking goal. The weight training is going very well. My trainer and I are trying to add 5 pounds per week, always training right up until the point of failure, and sometimes even to the point of failure. It's always safe, it's always consistent with what my body can handle, and my recovery is so much faster thanks to my optimal diet. That diet is what we are focusing on today, because as we just saw in my weight loss video, I had an amazing 5-pound weight loss. That's 90 pounds down in 22 weeks, powering me on 15 marathons in the last 7 weeks, plus increasing amounts of exercise, both resistance training and high-intensity interval training with kettlebells that I have added this week. Next week, I'm also going to try one cardio class. This is a Bari Principle. It's kind of a Pilates yoga mix that my trainer recommends to help with core strength and flexibility, and also help with recovery. My goal over a period of several weeks is to add 3 cardio classes plus Bari, plus the, of course, 3 weight trainings per week, and get up to 1 hour of high intensity interval training in addition to the walking, so that I can, by the end of 2024, be in the best shape of my life, transforming, with you watching every step of the way, into the Captain America version of myself. But let me show you what's powering 80% of this. The Diet of Champions. This is, of course, just a preliminary plan. I have this spreadsheet that I built with my dietitian. It's much easier than you might imagine. Basically, for example, this was week 21 last week that I showed in the weight loss update video. All I have to do is duplicate this and then make minor adjustments. All the recipes are essentially already designed and programmed, and I just copy and paste. So let's take a look at the preliminary plan for next week. We have pistachios, which I love eating every night before bed. Whether or not they actually help you sleep, they do have some melatonin. They taste wonderful, and the protein and tryptophan they contain, it has been shown to help with sleep. I also have, of course, some apples, lots of tangerines. Not sure I'm going to eat this many grapes, but I did enjoy eating 7.5 pounds of grapes this week. And if there is no watermelon available, grapes are my second favorite fruit. We've got 2 different kinds of whole food vegan meat lovers goulash. The Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. These are the 1,700 calories, super packed with protein and healthy carbs, and 2 pounds of beets. Remember the science-based magic of beets, packed with nitrates that dilate your blood vessels, help increase blood flow, and have been shown to increase overall strength and endurance during a workout by about 7%. I'm also trying out the cinnamon almond milk. Now, I did point out in my video about the incredible vanilla cinnamon almond milk. I was looking at Good and Gather. That's the generic version from Target. I did find out something, though, that there is a difference of 440 milligrams of sodium in these 2 cartons. So basically around 920 milligrams versus 1,440. Now, the price is 70 cents extra, but that works out to around $3 extra per pound, $12 per month. And I think for my health and my budget, it is worth it to try that. And they taste essentially identical. For weight training days, as a recovery milk, I enjoy the Ripple Cinnamon pea milk that we discussed in the recent video today, looking at the nutrition of various kinds of cow milk versus plant milk. So remember that the primary reason that soy and pea is the major replacement for cow milk is they have basically similar or identical amounts of protein, and of course, superior nutrition in terms of vitamins, minerals, and much healthier fat profiles. So I'm trying to basically add some of that milk each day. Now, this is not actually required for health. This is something I just personally enjoy. These cinnamon plant milks are the nectar of the gods. I just love it. They taste like milkshakes. And after a nice workout, they are a wonderful way to end the day. I also still am eating down. I bought about a 3 or 6 month supply, 3 entire boxes of these high fiber spinach wraps. So I'm eating those down. I tend to eat that on Monday because that is leg day. So that is the most intense weight training that I have. And of course, I enjoy on the weekend some fiber water. That's just a very nice little dessert as well. And so it's around 1,700 calories. 2,536 adjusted when you look at the nutrients versus 2,459. And if you recall from the weight loss video update, that the National Institute of Health Weight Body Planner was at saying 2,540 calories per day to reach my goal. Now, if we look at the macronutrients, what about the actual nutrients? So about 16% of fat, 50 grams per day, but just 5 grams of saturated fat. American Heart Association recommending 13 or less. Fiber, pounding away on over 100, just like Dr. Greger recommends. Protein, almost 160. That is 1.5 grams per kilo. Current body weight, 2.1 for target body weight. And remember, 1.6 to 2.2 for target body weight for adding muscle. That is basically not just, that is the American College of Sports Medicine recommendation, backed up by various meta-analysis. And finally, let's take a look at some of these micronutrients. Now, you can see here why I switched to the lower sodium version of the almond milk here, because we're looking at about 2,400 milligrams per day of sodium. So basically right at the RDA for the government. But remember, potassium is protective. 10,400 milligrams. That is nearly 3 times the recommendation, meaning a potassium to sodium ratio of 4.4. Government recommends 2+ as optimal, and World Health Organization says 1+ is healthy. 4,500 milligrams of calcium and lots of vitamin D3, both in the milk and in my daily supplement. And finally, iron, 36 milligrams plant-based, so I only absorb what I need. There you go. The diet of champions to power me for the next week as I attempt to lose around 3 to 5 pounds while still reaching my fitness goals in terms of walking, in terms of weight training, in terms of high intensity interval training, and trying out a new cardio class. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video to help other people find it on YouTube, and consider trying a Blue Zone vegan diet. This is science-based magic and nutrition-fueled sorcery that's helped me to lose 90 pounds in 22 weeks, on the way to 150 pounds in 1 year while becoming the healthiest, happiest version of myself. And this is nature's gift to all of us. We can all become the Captain America versions of ourselves if we give it a chance and are powered by plants.